Two French judges had been tasked in 2021 to investigate the sale of 36 Rafale fighter jets to India on the suspicions of corruption, and as per latest media reports, the French judges in charge of the investigation have been denied access to classified documents from French Defense Ministry and Foreign Affairs. France's National Defense Secret Commission also supports keeping the documents secret, and has refused to declassify certain secret documents due to military secrecy, and to preserve defense capacities such as Indo-Pacific enhancements, and to maintain the safety of pilots on operational duty. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh held a discussion with US Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, during which he expressed support for India's defense modernization program. Rajnath Singh has announced today that the US has agreed to transfer a key defense technology to India, which remains confidential as of now, which is likely to be the transfer of technology of Predator-armed drones, so that India can locally manufacture these drones. Eyeing the 26 carrier-borne fighter deal of the Indian Navy, the US has now offered the 160 km range AIM-120D air-to-air missile and the 925 km range AGM-158B2B joint air-to-surface standoff missile along with the FA-18 Super Hornet Block 3. During her visit to New Delhi, the French Foreign Minister Catherine Colonna has conveyed the offer of no-limits defense and security partnership to India, with full operational cooperation in the Indo-Pacific. France has offered the technology to India that goes into its Barracuda nuclear submarine, as well as Shortfin Barracuda conventional submarine, under a government-to-government deal with France that can meet the requirement of both 6 conventional submarines and 6 nuclear attack submarines of the Indian Navy. The two contenders left in the Project 75 are Germany's ThyssenKrupp Marine Systems and South Korea's Daewoo Shipbuilding are also facing problems. Daewoo Shipbuilding owes large sums of money to Korean banks, and it might not be allowed to bid, as the banks see too many financial risks in the Indian request for proposal. Daewoo Shipbuilding has not got the approval by the Korean government to sell submarines to India, and South Korea is reluctant to see India to emerge as a rival submarine builder in Asia. Seeing the success of Russian cruise missiles, Indian military planners are planning to diversify its cruise missile program in the coming years. That has been the domain of the defense public sector companies till now. The tri-services have a demand for 3,000 subsonic and supersonic cruise missiles in the next 20 years, and the private sector companies that have shown interest in carrying out the development might get funds from the government for development of tactical subsonic air-launched and ship-launched cruise missiles from 200 km to 500 km range that will reduce the dependency on expensive BrahMos supersonic cruise missiles. At a time when Argentina is looking to procure a supersonic fighter jet with no British origin components, China has offered its JF-17 Block 3 with Chinese origin WS-13 engines and HTY-5 ejection seats, and has assured that all the systems used in the aircraft is free of restrictions. Meanwhile, India has assured Argentina that it can offer the Tejas light combat aircraft with non-British parts like the radome, aerial refueling probe and ejection seats. A Hindustan Aeronautics delegation also visited Argentina's main aircraft manufacturer, and the two sides discussed various opportunities to work together on various defense projects, including the IA-63 Pampa II advanced jet trainer, on which India and Argentina had already held talks in 2019.